Good morning and welcome to the Mr. Maple Show, y'all. We're bringing you, sorry, we had some technical difficulties this morning. We're bringing you a really awesome new thing on Fridays. It's called Shock Drop. We're dropping some of the things that are in limited quantities. We're talking 10 or less on Fridays. We're dropping 20 different items today. And guys, brand new thing is somewhere in between our 10 at 10s and our limited release.
Yeah, some great stuff. And we're giving away this tree right here, this Acer Shirasawanum Johine. So, you know, what's our hashtag that we're going with?
Our hashtag is hashtag Shock Drop. So we want you to go share MrMaple.com/Shock Drop on social media. Come back here, let us know in the live chat where you shared it on social media, and put hashtag Shock Drop, and you're entered for a chance to win this Acer Shirasawanum Johine.
Okay, let's get right into it. So today, going on sale, we have Acer Shirasawanum Red Wing.
Y'all, Acer Shirasawanum Red Wing. This is an Acer Shirasawanum with cherry red fruit. It is really beautiful, makes a good mid-sized tree. I mean, everyone loves those full moon maples.
Yeah, you know, those layered leaves that it has, but that name Red Wing, like you mentioned, those bright red seeds that come off of it make it look like it's flowering. Just a killer tree. You're looking at about 6 to 8 foot in 10 years. But it being an Acer Shirasawanum, those fall colors are to die for.
And y'all, we got a lot of things happening on Mr. Maple. The Shock Drop, this sale is something that we'll probably be doing for the next foreseeable future. I don't know how long that's going to last. You know, I know we said that about those 10 at 10s, but I really don't know how long this could possibly last as well, because this is just taking away more items from around the nursery and making them available to y'all. We're doing this during the holiday season, at least right now. And there's some other cool things as we're going down this sale I want to talk to you about. If you hadn't heard or saw the link to Bone Samurai, go check it out on your favorite podcast platform. Bone Samurai Asymmetry Podcast. He did a feature of Matt and I. It's called Maple Mania with Mr. Maple. Go check that out. It's pretty cool. He did an awesome interview with us, just talking to us about how we got started, what our goals are, and just big picture stuff, as well as just, you know, what we love about Japanese maples. You'll probably enjoy that. Coming in next, y'all, we got Maymont.
Oh, man, I like this one because you've got that brick red color, but you get that with that green stemming. And then, you know, with the summer green that goes into with those bronze highlights, just a killer tree.
It's a cascading selection from Maymont Park in Virginia. Pretty sure that Elizabeth Mundy from Acer Acres started grafting this and put that name Maymont on it. It is a beautiful old specimen. Maymont Park is kind of like the Biltmore estate. I mean, it's this estate that's just really beautiful. It's got Japanese gardens to it, and it's now more like a park that people go visit. And this is just one of the most beautiful lace leaves that's there. It's got that name Maymont on it. We recently did a walkthrough that's going to be coming out really soon on the South Carolina Botanical Garden, and a cultivar highlight on Maymont, and Maymont's featured in both. And it was really cool going around South Carolina Botanical Garden and seeing our tags on trees in the South Carolina Botanical Garden, because I hadn't been there in a few years, and they'd obviously got someone who'd shopped a lot with us.
I just want to give a shout out to Doug McDougall. I see him in the live chat. It's been a minute since we've seen your name pop up. It's good to see you.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Doug. All right, y'all. Next up, we got Peve Stanley. This is a selection by Piet Vergelt that's next level.
Man, those large dissected leaves. I mean, what just, you know, the colors that it puts out, just killer with the large. To me, it almost looks like it's from looking at it with those leaves from a ways off, it almost looks like it could be a lace leaf.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that's unique about this one is each lobe is deeply divided all the way down to the leaf base. And it's technically fits in that sessilifolium angel feather group, but it has really robust lobes that are heavily serrated. So it gives just a unique texture out there in the garden, and it can give you some black color. Awesome selection. Now, y'all, if y'all don't know anything about what's going on today, if you just jumped in the live chat, we're doing a shock drop on MrMaple.com. It's going to be MrMaple.com/shock Shock Drop. And that'll take you to our Shock Drop collection. And we're going to ask you to share that on social media right now. Come back, let us know where you shared it in the live chat, and put hashtag Shock Drop. And you're entered to win this Acer Shirosonum Joen up here in a 1 gallon.
This next tree that we have that's going to be on sale today, I just love this one, and I know everyone else loves it. We're talking about Acer Japonicum Maikujaku.
Y'all, not in big numbers. This is the Dancing Peacock, the full moon Japanese maple, one of the best fall colored Japanese maples everyone always loves. Leaves are big, deeply divided, and look like a peacock displaying its feathers, especially in the fall.
Oh, the fall colors on this, just magnificent. I mean, that's what these Japonicums are known for, are those. But yeah, you want to get one of these. If you don't have one, your neighbors during the fall will ask you, what do you have going on there? With those fern-like kind of leaf structure, just an awesome, awesome tree.
Can you believe, like, I was trying to figure out what to do. Nigel was like, our flash sale Friday, I'm not still sold on that. And I'm like, I'm not either. And it just popped in my head, let's do a Shock Drop. Matt came up with the name Shock Drop. We were like, what are we going to call it? And Matt's like, just call it the Shock Drop, because we're shocking them with another sale coming out. And it's another drop during the week. We've already listed 20 trees on Tuesday, 20 trees on Thursday. Now you're getting 20 trees on Friday that are in limited numbers. So jump in on this. Take advantage of these things today. Next up, y'all, we've got Looking Glass Falls. This is a crowd favorite. Really neat selection that has the purple-red tipping in the early spring.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's, I think, what really stands about this. And by the way, it's part of the Area 51 collection, something that you and Matt did or introduced. But, I think that's what really stands out on this one is that red tipping, that border that it gets. But it also has that, it's heavily cascading. It's from that Nakamoto lineage. So you get that kind of that weeping structure with those colors. Absolutely magnificent.
And this is one of those trees we named after a local waterfall here in Western North Carolina. It's kind of homage to what they do in Japan, where they often name a Japanese maple after a local waterfall. And it was really cool when Nakata-san came and visited. We'll have a video coming out later where we actually took him to go see Looking Glass Falls. And after I'd showed him the Looking Glass Falls here at the nursery. So pretty cool thing just to be able to share with him. But Looking Glass Falls, excellent selection, great container plant, great hanging basket plant. And it's got that Ryusen style, so it's fun to play with. You can stake it up, let it cascade down. There's so many ways to grow it because you know what it's going to do. It's heavily cascading.
I see our numbers are going up in the live chat. So if you're just joining us, you want to share hashtag Shock Drop, and where you shared that hashtag here in the chats. We're on Facebook and we're on YouTube, and you have a chance to win this Joen right here that's sitting in front of us.
And you can share that on social media. You can share that to your email chain of your gardening group. That's MrMaple.com/shockdrop. It's something we're probably going to be doing for the next foreseeable future, is this sale, this limited release sale on Fridays, where it's basically items that are 10 or less. And that may sound like a lot to some people. Oh, they've got 10 of that. Y'all, our customers, we've got 60,000 customers on our email list. So this is something that's, many of these items won't last very long. I do recommend you getting there when the collection goes live. That's MrMaple.com/shockdrop.
And moving on, we coming off today, ready for sale, we have Acer Palmatum Wetumpka Red. This is a heat-tolerant red upright. And, the dark purple leaves on this, the dark color purple that this can get really stands out to me.
So if you go to MrMaple.com/shockdrop, it's live right now, y'all. So these items are being sold as we speak, as we're talking about them. So you can go check them out right now. I just went to it just to double check, see if Nigel had made them live yet. Y'all, it's all live. All live right now. Take advantage of these really cool trees. Some of these items are already hitting low stock numbers, which means they're getting less than quantity 5 already. Take advantage of these cool trees as they're on right now. Y'all, next up, you already mentioned that Wetumpka Red.
Wetumpka Red?
Wetumpka Red, that's one that holds its color real well throughout the season. selection from Lower Alabama, from Wetumpka area in Alabama. It is extremely heat tolerant, and it's a dark red.
So Debbie in the chat's asking if we have any conifers on the shock drop. With these right now, we don't have any conifers, but
they could be coming.
They could be coming.
I mean, literally, I was just walking through the greenhouses. I walked through 16, 17, 18, 19, and pulled these out of there. I didn't go through any of the other houses, and I'll obviously be making it towards the conifer houses at some point. This is something we just came up with yesterday, and we said, y'all, let's do something shocking. Let's throw them the shock drop and see what people could be interested in these limited release items. And like I said, this is in between the 10 at 10 and our limited release. Limited release is typically 1 or 2. This is 10 or less. So it just allows us to get some of the smaller sets out of the way and put some more of those larger sets on the 10 at 10.
So I see it popping up in the live chat, and we're moving with this right now. Acer Palmatum Sagara Nishki on sale today. Man, this one, this one with that yellow variegation on it really stands out. But when I say it really stands out, walking through these greenhouses, working here at Mr. Maple, have the opportunity to walk around and see thousands of different Japanese maples all at the same time. And when you walk into a greenhouse with that yellow variegation, it just pops and you see it. You could be standing at the front of a greenhouse, and this can be way in the back, and you will see that yellow variegation popping among all the other textures and colors going on. So this one, if you put it in your landscape, it's going to pop.
All right, so I'm calling an audible, Sean. I know we've got an order. We were going down through things. We got some items that are getting close to selling out already. Okay. So we're going to jump Japanese Princess drop today on the shock drop. MrMaple.com/shock drop. It's live right now. If you're wanting a Japanese Princess, you missed out on the 10 at 10 release. There's some more available right now on MrMaple.com. Take advantage of this because this is an item that sells out really quickly every time we do our 10 at 10s. I think our last 10 at 10 drop, we had a large number of these. We don't have any of those left, and I found it's another small set because right now all the trees in the greenhouses have dropped their leaf or finished dropping their leaves, and you walk around and you can actually spot these sets just like this right now so easily. And so it's like, okay, hey, here's a set of 7, here's a set of 8, here's a set of 10. Take advantage of these things. Japanese Princess right now, low in stock. If you want it, you better go jump on it.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just looking through our system here, seeing what else is low in stock. I'm calling an audible on Hubble Super Cork. And this is a cork bark selection by Scott Hubble that is one of the fastest to bark up, and it's one of the most prolific barking selections of any of the pine barks. Y'all, take advantage of this. Just drop these on this limited drop that we dropped today. They're already in low stock.
Yeah, any of those bonsais out there, this is one you don't want to pass up. This is going to give you that more mature-looking tree much, much sooner.
All right, and the last one that I need to drop on here before, because it's already in low numbers, is Acer Shirasanum Bashful. Y'all, this is an Acer Shirasanum Full Moon selection that has a rounded, compact, toadstool-like habit. It's got that leaf that everyone loves with the full moon maple. Small, compact habit, great container plant. Make sure you give it plenty of good drainage, as with any Japanese maple.
And those yellow to orange fall colors, you can't beat it. Can't beat it.
So I had to call an audible on those things before we got into some of these other, get back into the order that we had going on. But y'all, today we're dropping the shock drop sale. That's MrMaple.com/shock drop. We're going to be doing it for the next foreseeable future. These are items that are 10 or less around the nursery, so more limited numbers, and take advantage of these trees because we're dropping them today on the shock drop. And what you can do to win this Acer Shirasanum Joan that we've got right here is share MrMaple.com/shock drop on social media, and then come back here in the live chat. Let us know where you shared it, where you shared it on social media, and put #shock drop. And you're entered to win this 1 gallon Japanese maple.
So also on sale today, we have Acer Palmatum Ariande. This is a mid-sized variegated tree. And just the way it opens up with that yellow reticulation and then kind of has those red and pink tinges in it, man, just killer.
You went with the Cor Van Gelderen pronunciation. Ariadne, I love Ariadne. It's just got some of those nice reticulated colors in the early spring. You get some of those pink colors. I think we've got a midsummer photo up right now. It is one of the most colorful trees with a very incredible serrated leaf. To me, it's one of the reticulated styles that looks like it came from a different lineage than the Go series, because there's a lot of different traits we see in this that are not typical for many of the Acer shirosolomonums that are in the Go series. The leaves are deeply divided. The lobe shapes themselves are really narrow and then get really wide towards the end. And it just has a different feel than many of your other reticulated Japanese maples.
And then today coming off, I keep saying coming off. I keep thinking we're on the Maple Mafia eBay, and I keep saying they're not coming off. They're on sale today. But on sale today, we have Acer palmatum Green Hornet.
Yeah, Green Hornet, a green cascading lace leaf, great red fall color, a low cascading shape. It's one of those lace leaves that's dynamically different from your typical waterfall and Veritas types that are going to go more of those yellows to oranges. You typically get reds, like deep maroons, to bright fire engine reds out of Green Hornet. We had some people the other day, posting on some of our YouTube videos, when are you bringing Green Hornet back? When are you bringing Green Hornet back? Guys, we're bringing it back for the shock drop. We didn't have a lot of these around. It didn't make it to 10 at 10, but we're making it available here through the shock drop. And this shock drop, I don't know how long this is going to continue, probably just for the next foreseeable future. And this is 20 trees getting dropped in more limited numbers on MrMaple.com.
I have to laugh. Matt couldn't be here today, but he's in the live chat trying to win this Joheen.
Oh, Matt. He had jury duty this morning, so he couldn't make it to a live chat. I was like, you should put that in as your excuse, Say, I've got a live chat at 9 a.m. I've got to be there. But anyways, y'all, next up, we've got Acer palmatum Cien Kaku. This is one of the fastest growing Makawa types. Again, wasn't a big amount of numbers around where I was going around those greenhouses and found this set. So I was like, well, we better throw it out there. It's like it's sold out. This is a favorite when it comes to the Makawa types because it gets out there big and it makes a tree 8 to 10 foot in 10 years. But as it matures, it looks just like a Makawa Yatsubusa with that tightly layering habit.
I also like, though, I actually think this one, its fall colors are way more intense than your normal Makawa Yatsubusa, those bright, fiery reds that it gets.
It does have a pretty intense fall color as well. We recently did a podcast on the top fast-growing Japanese maples, and it made an honorable mention because it's not as fast-growing as something like Seryu, but Makawas are so popular right now, and this is one of the fastest-growing in the Makawa family collection. It still looks like a Makawa when it gets bigger, but it makes a big, beautiful tree, which is amazing. All right, y'all. We got Dark Ghost coming up next.
Ooh, so this is the newest of Talon's introductions. So it's got those dark purple leaves that are deeply reticulated, but the leaf structure to me, this really stands out. It's almost like their hands reaching out to grab something. But the bright red and scarlet colors that it gets in the fall are unlike any other of his trees.
I think our live stream is working a little bit. Meiku Jaku's now sold out. Japanese Princess is sold out. And Shirasan Bashful that I jumped to earlier already sold out.
Nice.
So some of these trees people are jumping on with these trees. MrMaple.com/shock drop. This sale just went live this morning, and we're giving away this Join. You can win this by sharing MrMaple.com/shock drop. Coming back on social media, share anyone's social media. Come back, let us know where you shared it in the live stream and say, hey, I shared it on Twitter. I shared it in my email stream, and put hashtag shock drop. And that will get people to have a chance to win this 1 gallon Acer Shirasanum Join we've got here on the table. Y'all, good size Shirasanum Join. This is one from the set that's actually getting listed today. And so Acer Shirasanum Join is a full moon Japanese maple. It's got some crazy wicked colors of just some oranges, some maroon, some bronzing. I think, again, here's a photo of it midsummer where you get some of those lime greens starting to come into it. early springtime when you get that orange-red color is one of my favorite times with this tree. Morning sun, afternoon shade for this Talon Buchholz introduction.
And then from a Talon Buchholz introduction to a Mr. Maple Area 51 collection, we have Acer palmatum Bella.
Yeah, this was basically some trees that we'd listed a 10 at 10, and the trees had gotten pulled, but they didn't count it up right. And I was looking around, and I was like, y'all, here's some more Bella sitting around. And Bella just has this unique twisting habit, almost like a Shishigashira or Kurenai Jishi. But it has that really unique sort of spring color of just like this coral pink. And the leaves twist. And, we played around with a bunch of different names and ended up settling with the name Bella. And it is such a unique tree. The original tree is here at Mr. Maple. If you're coming to Mr. Maple Open House, it's on a bank in front of 1819. You'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it has kind of a, I guess you can compare it to a Taruyama, but the spring color is much brighter. You're looking at about 5 to 4 foot in 10 years. Just a fabulous, fabulous tree.
The original Bella is 20 plus years old. It's right at about 6 feet. And so it takes a while to get there. It's really slow growing, but it is one that's just different with the twisting leaves and that spring color.
So again, I see these numbers jumping up in the live group. We're giving away this Johin today. So if you want to win it, you want to hashtag shock drop. Let us know back here in the chat. Either you're on Facebook or on YouTube. You can let us know where you shared that. Let us know, and your name will automatically be entered. And Nigel, with his randomizer, will randomly pick a winner for this Johin sitting in front of us.
All right, we got a couple more items I got to call an audible and jump on to talk about. Acer palmatum Hogoku. It's low in stock right now. I found a small set of them that were left over from one of our 10 at 10s. They're just the same size as our 10 at 10 items that we listed. They just didn't get counted right. And Hogoku is one of the best of that yellow-orange fall color. If you're looking for a tree with dynamic fall color to pair out there with something like an Osakazuki, it's going to look similar during the spring and the summer, give you that summery feel. A little bit more twist to the leaf, but it's going to look very similar. And then when the fall color hits, you got two dynamic colors playing off each other. One going to that yellow with hints of orange, the other one going to the red. Low in stock, that means it's already hit below that 5 threshold, and it means it's going to be selling out pretty soon. So thought I'd throw that one in here, call that audible, because it's selling out today. All these items are probably going to sell out today we were dropping in the shock drop, if not likely this weekend. And that's the idea, is to give you something else fun to look forward to on Fridays. And right now, it's the shock drop. These items that are in limited numbers that you can grab a hold of before they sell out.
Today, also going on sale, we have Acer palmatum Edna Bergman. You got those spring mauve red, I can't even talk this morning, Ammonium style leaves with the emerald green summer, and then the fall with those fire engine reds. Oh, just a killer tree.
This could have made our top underrated Japanese maples.
Absolutely.
Because people don't know this tree is a selection by Rare Flora Nursery. The Bergmans introduced some amazing plants, and this is one that we have planted out right across from Matt's house, and it's just one of our favorite trees in the garden. We're going to always try to produce this tree as much as we can, but we'd sold out of the set that we had earlier this spring, didn't realize there was about 10 of them still sitting around, and I said, shoot, I got to relist this. And it's hard to list something that's only 10 on a 10 at 10. We try to get big numbers out there for y'all. We've been working harder and harder. But when there's 10 sitting around, I was like, all right, let's put it on this shock drop. And Edna Bergman, that fall color, is one of the best fall color Japanese maples that's out there. I love what Edna Bergman does with those fire engine reds.
Also on sale today, we have Acer palmatum Oshi Benny. This is a red upright, but the orange red that it makes it really unique from all the other red uprights out there.
Yeah, Oshio Benny is not to be confused with Oshu Benny or Benny Hoshi, there's so many things that sound like this. But Oshio Benny is extremely heat tolerant, and it's a good red upright Japanese maple. It gives you just this beautiful color out there in the landscape. I know this is one that Pat Dye down at Auburn University really loved because it handled the heat down there in Auburn really well, gave great red color, And then also when fall hit, his specimens out there of Oshio Benny just rocked it out. And he had some beautiful ones right near one of his, he's got this beautiful water rock wall that he had built, this waterfall that flows down to a Japanese garden. And he had an Oshio Benny right there in the midst of that. And it's just beautiful every single year in the spring, summer, and the fall. Out there, full sun, Auburn University, Auburn, Alabama area, extremely heat tolerant.
So we're getting to that 9:30 point. So getting towards the point of be giving away this tree. So if you haven't done it yet, be sure to hashtag shock drop. You can win this Joe Heen that's sitting right in front of us.
And you got to share this. If you don't share this and let us know where you share this, you can't be entered to win. You got to let us share this on social media. That's MrMaple.com/shockdrop. MrMaple.com/shockdrop. Come back here, put hashtag shockdrop and where you shared it on social media to win. If you just put hashtag shockdrop, appreciate you getting involved in the live chat, but you got to share the link to be able to enter to win.
And so we've gone through 19 trees. We've got one more going on sale today. We have Acer Palmatum Red Saber.
Yeah, and Red Saber is a red Matsumuri. Deeply divided leaves, dark red, almost black red on its color. It's upright and has a spreading out habit. Really beautiful selection. We offer it from time to time here on Mr. Maple. And awesome red upright with that dark red color. Pair this with something out there like a Golden Falls or a Summer Gold for a dynamic contrast against each other. And you can really make a garden really quickly.
So that's 20 trees going on sale today. And I just, yesterday I was thinking, so we do 20 trees on Tuesday, 20 trees on Wednesday. Now we've got 20 trees on Friday.
And then one tree on the hour every hour through the limited release.
And then on the Maple Mafia eBay store, we've got 20 trees a week there. So there are stuff constantly dropping.
That is 80 trees a week and then 13 trees a day through the limited release. So if you love Japanese maples, we're bringing it to you as much as we can here on MrMaple.com. Make sure you're subscribed here on the Mr. Maple Show. And if you want to see our new eBay features, make sure you're subscribed to the Maple Mafia channel here on YouTube. We drop a video now on Sundays at 5 p.m. And then at 6 p.m., the items start going off that we just talked about. So we'll be talking about each of the items that will be going off that day. And, y'all, we've got a bunch of cool items dropping that's going off this Sunday and a bunch of cool items that are getting listed this Sunday. So you got to check that out, see what all is going on. And the cool thing, too, is it continues on all evening through about 9:10 because items are going off every 10 minutes and items are getting relisted every 10 minutes. So a lot of fun things to watch. And it's during our podcast. So here on the Mr. Maple Show, we drop our weekly podcast at 8 p.m. Y'all can use that live chat to sort of talk about all the fun stuff that's going on eBay as well.
So speaking of the podcast this Sunday, we have a Collector's Corner edition with Matt and Tim. You guys just talking about some of your favorite trees. But to give you guys a heads up, coming after that, this is going to be customer favorite. The trees that won this year of 2024, we're going to be starting the top 75 Japanese maples of 2024 decided by you guys, the customers, based on what you guys bought.
Guys, I want to tell you, giving you one last chance here to win this Acer Shirasanum Joan. Make sure that you share MrMaple.com/shockdrop on social media. Come back here and let us know where you shared it. That's really important. And put hashtag shockdrop. And that enters you for a chance to win this Acer Shirasanum Joan. It could be shipped out to your door, free on us. The tree's free, the shipping's free. Everything's on us when it comes to this tree. And y'all, you're going to love Joan. We've got Joan today on that shock drop, MrMaple.com/shockdrop. So if you miss out today, you can actually go in and purchase this tree as well if it hasn't sold out yet. It's in low stock right now, actually. So Nigel will be picking a winner here in just a minute. Nigel, give him about 2 more minutes, and then we'll be going ahead and wrapping that up. So it's 9:35. At 9:37, that gives anybody a chance to go in and share. Let us know where you shared it. and put hashtag shock drop for a chance to win this Joe-in. And guys, this shock drop, it's like limited release. These items are low in numbers around the nursery. It's probably going to be next spring till many of these trees become available again, maybe next summer. So if you're interested in any of these trees, now's the time to jump in and grab them.
And just to let you know, you do have to be in the United States to win this tree, excluding Hawaii and is it just Hawaii?
We can actually ship to Hawaii and Alaska now.
Oh, it is. We're in the season. That's right.
Yeah, we're in the
That's
season
right.
where we can
That's
ship
right.
to them.
We can ship to them.
So y'all, completely free shipping and cool tree if you're in the United States. Y'all, a lot of these items are going in low in stock now. And so, many of these trees are selling out. Bashful, now out of stock. Japanese Princess, out of stock. Meiku Jaku, out of stock. To take advantage of this shock drop, we're going to try to hit you with this for the next foreseeable future on Fridays. I don't necessarily know if we'll be doing a live every Friday or if we'll be doing a video associated with this. But we sort of want to promote it, let people know what's going to be happening and what this sale is. Because these items aren't in big numbers. I think there was maybe 7 or 8 Japanese Princess in the second set I'd found that we hadn't listed before. And it's like, okay, time to drop these. Let's make these available because people want these trees. Let's get them out so people can have the opportunity to purchase them.
Yeah, so we're getting close. If you haven't done it, here's your last chance to get get your name in for this Johin here. Go ahead and get it in before Nigel gives us the results.
Let us know in social media where you share this. You can put hashtag shock drop in the live chat, and you share MrMaple.com/shockdrop on social media. Let us know where you share that in the live stream here, and you're entered for a chance to win this 1 gallon Joe-in. Guys, Nigel's starting to go ahead and pick a winner. You'll let Nigel know, too, to pick a winner, and I'll do it right here. Guys, take advantage of this shocking drop. That's the idea. It's a new drop on top of everything else we're doing, and we're trying to get as many Japanese maples out there for y'all collectors as quickly as possible, and do it in a way where you can actually process it and see all these cool trees that we're going to be dropping. So we said 20 is a great number. Let's go ahead and drop it on Friday. I hope y'all like this. Let us know what you think of this shock drop in the comments below too, because that's the idea, is just to throw new neat things out there, things that are in low numbers here on the Mr. Maple Show that, aren't as 1 or 2 sitting around. They're not a limited release item, but they're also not something that I'd choose for a 10 at 10. So if you like this kind of thing, let us know, because this is something we're still kind of up in the air, thinking we'll probably do it for the next foreseeable future, but we don't really know, and we don't know if we can actually keep this thing going either. It's like one of those things that's like, can you do 1 10 at 10? Okay, we did that. Can you do 2 10 at 10s? Okay, we did that. It's like, I don't think it's possible to keep a shock drop going on year round as well.
But you say that because it is December now, and you do realize that the limited sale is the spring limited sale, right?
Yeah, I know. The limited sale has actually went on forever. But here's the thing, too. This is grabbing some of the items that they would normally start grabbing for those limited releases and making them available for the shock drop. So it may be taking the limited release sale, ending it earlier, too, by doing this. So, guys, take advantage of this. Take advantage of this shocking drop that we're dropping now on Fridays. MrMaple.com/shockdrop. Dropping as many cool trees as we can and trying to just
well, we're trying to bring the trees that people are looking for, the ones they ask for. All these stuff that are on here are stuff that have listed that people said, oh, I missed out on. I didn't get that sold out before. And now being able to go through the houses, that we're in that time of year where we're able to go evaluate and see what we've had. Because some of the sets, we've had these, but they just weren't ready when they dropped at 10 at 10, needed to finish out, and now they're ready, but they're in smaller sets, so now we can make them available to you so you can get the ones that you're looking for.
All right, y'all, we've got a winner.
Woo!
And it's a long-time viewer. I don't know if he's ever won before. We've got Bruce Burton. Congratulations to Bruce Burton.
Congrats, Bruce.
So Bruce is the winner of this Acer Shirasonum Joe, and we appreciate you sharing MrMaple.com/shockdrop on social media. Bruce, congratulations. And y'all, take advantage of this limited release. Check out that podcast on the Bonsai Mirai Asymmetry podcast. He did a cool interview with us. We'd appreciate if you check that out. Give him some traffic there. And congratulations, Bruce. Nigel always picks these winners by randomizing all the names, all the screen names. And really awesome that Bruce Burton won today.
Absolutely. It's so funny. He's a regular listener, and he's the one that you can depend on whenever we go live, even if we're just on our phone out there on our Clips channel. Bruce is there to say, hey, guys, what's going on? So I'm happy to see that he won.
Yeah, me too. Y'all, thanks for jumping in today's live chat. And again, take advantage of this limited release. It's going to be happening right now for the foreseeable future, which means I got a lot of planning to do. It's holiday season, and we got to go ahead and get a lot of this stuff figured out ahead of time so that we can continue these on through the holidays. But y'all, really super fun new thing, the Shock Drop. MrMaple.com/Shock Drop. I know whenever we were in Texas and people's phones went off for the limited release on the hour, every hour, you're sitting at a table with a bunch of really good customers, and then all of a sudden all their phones go off and they all go to MrMaple.com to check and see what limited release items getting listed. And you're like, I guess people really like knowing all these cool trees becoming available. And the idea is just to get more trees out there in front of y'all. Anyways, y'all, thanks so much for jumping in the live chat. Take care.
God bless.
And have a great day.